Good morning and welcome to Vagrants on Vacation. Today we are at the library of, what's it called? The library of, I have to get closer to the sign, I can't see it. Innerpeffray. There's a map. We're slightly early, but that's fine. Just have a wander and I'll show you some of the bits. You have parked straight, you can tell because you're in the...
Yeah.
guess where we are? When in Scotland, you have to drink the Scottish water.
It's because of how the industry sort of survived in the 20th century. The whole whisky industry really died in the middle of the 20th century. And it's about to act like so. Cup your hand, put your hand in, and pull out. And don't take a deep breath. They are much bigger than they look. They're each about 12 feet tall. They go all the way down to the next level. The idea behind that is that you have to be able to fit the whole 8,000 litres into one. But you also have to leave room to expand. Fermentation is quite a violent reaction. You can't fill them full, otherwise it would burst out the top of the water bag. Dehydrate to about 60%, and that would then take about 2 or 3 hours. Now we do have a photography rule in here.
Whisky on a hot day, which we do get sometimes in Scotland, is tall glass, full of ice, double shot of whiskey, top it up with ginger ale, squeeze in half a lime. Whiskey, ginger and lime is honestly incredible. And like, a lot of people do that with vodka, but traps them up at the top, okay? So keep your mouth open still, get your nose as far in that glass as it'll possibly go, with your mouth open. Have a good smell. Welcome to Scotland everyone, isn't that wonderful? That's what I do every morning, 6 AM, out of bed. Awake. Shout freedom. Started to be up, right? What a film. Did you know what he wants from Australia, man? Now again, that first smell is going to be quite strong, right? What you got to do is just take it away, have a breath, bring it back, try it again. This is the biggest mistake people make with whiskey. Smell it once, taste it once, and decide they don't like it. Whereas actually, you take your time with it, smell it a few times, taste it a few times, your palate will pass the alcohol, you start to actually pick up on the flavour. So once you've had a good few smells, it's time for a taste. Take a small sip, keep it in your mouth for 2 or 3 seconds, you've got taste buds all over your mouth, so don't just hold it still, move it around your palate. Okay? It's lunch. Enjoy. Now again, the first taste doesn't count. The first taste is just alcohol, basically. It's you're shocking your palate with the alcohol, burn the sides of your tongue, burn the tip of your tongue especially. That is why you should never shot whiskey, but it's really why you shouldn't shot any forms of spirit. Shots are actually a terrible idea. I mean, they're really fun in the moment, right? But all shots do is burn your palate, and you're never going to taste anything. It's why everyone thinks they don't like tequila. Tequila's actually really nice if you just sort of sip it and take your time. I sound like a massive alcoholic, like, I'm very passionate about the spirits industry, you know? So after you've had your first sip, just have a breath and have another sip. Your palate will more used to the alcohol, and you'll actually start to pick up on the flavour that's coming through from the whiskey. No, I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
3 cheers a day, I'll be fleeing by the end of the day. I'm going to try 10 but tonight. Yeah. It depends, it does depend. Like, I was at a whiskey festival in London over the weekend, and it was well sauced by the end of the weekend, so I'm off it for a wee bit, to be honest. But yes, I said, because it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day, all 3 days, talking, posting, my voice doesn't really sound as croaky.
Hello. Well, he's just sleeping off his whiskey that he was tasting, and I thought I'd come out for a walk and come up to the other side of town, really. So we're down, I'll show you in a minute, down in the bottom of the valley. So I've just come up at these houses. Oh, insane. So beautiful up here. This is the Creef, excuse me. This is the Creef Hydro Hotel. And here comes a couch. So I thought I'd come up here. The autumnal vibes are there. Look at this. All the leaves on the floor. Autumn is here. So this is the Creef Hydro. Look at these buildings. Gorgeous. Right, I'll flip you around. Wow, sculptures. So, let's get on the footpath. Ah, horsey. And you can see sort of how high up we are with the hills in the distance. And this is a bit like a spa hotel, I think. Right, when we get there, I'll show you. And here we are. I just want to get to the front of the building. Beautiful. Whew. Bit of a trek, like, especially when you're wrapped up for winter like me. Here we go. I'm just going to go up here onto this chair. And then you can see how gorgeous this hotel is. I'll go down a little bit more. I thought you might be able to see it from there. There you go. That is the main part, and that's what you can basically see from in the town. The hotel. And then I think you can go up there even more, but we won't do that today. Up here is far enough. So that is Hydro at Creef.